welcome to season 2 of the BTW Bellabeat Talks Wellness podcast.
Are we already in season 2?
We are.
Oh
if
my
you
God.
couldn't tell by the strange surroundings that we're in. Yeah, so you may have noticed if you're watching,
That we're getting fancier.
we're getting fancier. But if you're listening, we have a new studio that we're recording in, and it looks beautiful, and you should head over to YouTube and check it out. Yeah.
It's very nice.
You know what's really
Very
strange?
Barbie-core.
Your Barbie core. This, you know how much work it takes to make it look so simple, though?
Yeah.
Like, it took us months to get down, like, making it look aesthetically pleasing, but in a very simple way.
Right.
Like, you would think, oh, just throw some stuff up, it's done. No, that's not how this works. It takes months of planning and trial and error.
Yeah. Effortlessly chic is the hardest
It
aesthetic
is.
to attain.
And I'm glad we chose that one. When we were choosing aesthetics, we were like, what's the
There
hardest?
were other options. But yeah, it looks nice. Looks amazing.
It
So
does.
basically, this is my first time in this studio because I'm still on maternity
right.
leave.
Yep,
So
yep.
I'm not back yet. Not
she's
fully
back.
back. But
She
I'm
wanders
bored.
in. We see her around. I'm bored. So I just hang
This
out.
is why I'm
Yeah.
here today, because I'm very bored.
Well, thank you so much for like spending time with us during your boredom. awesome.
No, honestly, having a baby is fun, but it gets really weird and lonely when you're at home
Ooh.
with somebody that doesn't speak, doesn't do anything else but
Yeah.
demands stuff.
Just demands.
Just demands.
Jeez.
Demands. So normally either it's boobs or it's like carrying me around.
I have the same demands.
It makes you feel really, really weird about your own body.
Honestly,
and your,
It's like
yourself
babies
as a
objectify
person.
their mothers, though. Like,
They objectify you. They objectify you very, very much. You're
but they show
basically
you love too.
a walking milk vending machine.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun.
No, it's not fun.
Can't wait for that.
It's interesting.
It's interesting.
I would not say fun, but it's interesting. No, but like, honestly, I'm enjoying my time with the baby and my maternity leave more than I thought.
Really?
But it's also nice to start getting included in things and do things like this.
Okay.
I really needed it. So thank you so much.
Oh my God, it's so good. Yes.
For calling me.
For calling me. I really didn't want to, but no. No, it's good to have you back, and it's good. It was a great, cute little break that we had.
Yeah, you also had a break from me, right?
Yeah, I kind of
Did you
missed
enjoy
it, though.
it?
No, I missed it. I kind of felt like a sailor without sails. That's how I felt on the sea.
So I'm the sails.
You're my sails.
Who's navigating?
Well, no one. The wind is.
It's just
God
we're just going with the flow.
Yeah.
This company.
Oh, I love it. Well, welcome to this wonderful episode. We have a special treat for you guys today. A fan favorite, community favorite. We're going to be talking about something suspicious.
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd finish my sentence there, but it's okay.
No, I got
it's fine.
distracted.
It's fine.
I still have baby brains.
That's right.
Please
It's okay.
forgive me.
Don't worry.
That I'm not as quick or as entertaining as usual.
Come on. You're entertaining.
It's fine. No, but we're doing a light topic for the first episode of this season 2, season 2. Suspicious wellness.
Suspicious
I think
wellness. Suspicious wellness. Suspicious wellness. Copyright that.
We also have a jingle.
We did. I did that myself. Thank you. If you need me, just at me, Melanie Messina, Bellabeat. I work for money for jingles, so let me know if you need one. Suspicious wellness.
Very nice.
That's good.
But yeah, I think it's also our favorite topic because we like to talk about suspicious things. We like to
We're suspicious people.
We're just like that.
I love it though. I love it, especially during the summer. It seems social media is just I don't know the right word, but just a overflowing just mess, excuse my French, but shit show of a lot of suspicious wellness trends. And it's almost overwhelming. And when I'm on the beach and I'm trying to relax and, I'm on my phone,
can I just throw in a wild card?
Do it.
Like the suspicious wellness things. I mean, it's not like suspicious. It's not a wellness thing, but it's
That's fine.
European summer.
Okay.
I mean,
what is it?
You're American. You should know about that.
Well, I'm asking you to explain it to our audience.
I don't know. Like, I'm European. I don't know what it is. But like this summer, my social media is overflown with European summer.
Oh, is that
posts.
because Americans are coming to Europe?
Yeah. So Americans are coming to Europe for the summer. Mostly Italy, I would assume, because this is what they assume European summer is.
Yeah, when you talk about Europe, you just mean Italy. Like
you just mean
it's
Italy
normal.
summer.
Like yeah. The continent is Italy.
So they're doing packing for European summer. They're doing what you should wear while doing European summer.
White New Balances. Just white New Balances.
And Crocs with socks.
Crocs with socks.
Yeah.
If it rhymes, then it means
this is what we do here, I swear.
I
And then also what you should eat while in Europe for the summer.
What are you supposed to eat?
What you should buy in pharmacies.
I have seen that one. I have seen that one. The
last year it was French pharmacies. This year it's Italian pharmacies.
And it's like the Italian cosmetics, and it's like the anti-aging or stuff that they want, the lotions and different things.
What's that about?
No idea.
What is it all about?
No idea.
It's like, what?
I guess my guess would be the ingredients in it. And like maybe people feel, or just because it's an Italian like brand.
Yeah.
But honestly, just go to Walmart. There's like aisles of this
I know.
stuff. Like
I know, because when I go to the States, I think maybe it's like just a reverse effect.
I think
because
so, yeah.
when I go to the States and I go into Target or Walmart and you have aisles and aisles and aisles of supplements and cosmetics and stuff. We have nothing like that in Europe. Like, this does not exist in Europe. So I don't know what you're coming here for. But yeah, I think it's just an interesting effect, because something that is not from where you're from is always better, and it's like magical.
Absolutely.
And, I don't know, but it's so funny. It's so funny. And
it is funny because you're just kind of looking at it and you buy this stuff regularly and you're just like, oh, whatever, it's cheap. But then these people are like, no, this is gold. You need this. And it's like, oh, okay. Like,
I'm like, I should do my European summer. I should do the European pharmacy thing. Like, I walk now into our pharmacy. So I'm like, where's the good stuff?
Holding your phone.
Yeah,
you're
where's
like,
the
come
good
with me
stuff?
to a European pharmacy. And it's like, but where in Europe? Like, where in Europe? That's actually a pet peeve of mine.
I know.
I don't say, hey, I'm going to America. I say, hey, I'm going to insert state, insert city. But,
we usually insert city.
Yeah, but, and most people say, oh, I'm going to Europe. It's like, let us know where, because it's very different.
But you know what? I'm also guilty of going to insert city in America and then posting the Starbucks.
Oh, gosh. No, I'm just kidding. Starbucks is amazing. I would do the same.
I guess that's your European pharmacy thing.
I mean, it's the same. You get
We're all guilty, but it's just a funny trend.
Yeah.
Now I know how you guys feel when we do stuff like that.
Kids in candy store, just come in here. But I want to get into like some real trends that I am seeing on TikTok as well, and not just that.
That are more concerning.
Very concerning, and it's actually a bit of guys, and I've told you all this like a million times. I'm like, this is my pet peeve. Oh, this is a pet peeve. I have this pet peeve. I have another pet peeve. So that pet peeve is detoxes and cleanses.
Oh, right.
And I've been very against them since I came out of the womb, and I was like, juice fasts aren't real.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the devil's advocate here.
You love cleanses?
No, so I don't love cleanses. I don't love detoxing. I think what is the funniest thing is that whenever I see somebody detoxing, like an influencer, I'm always like, what are these people detoxing from? Because they're anyways obsessed with health and wellness and so forth. But if that encourages someone to consume at least 5 smoothies and fresh vegetable or fruit juices, fine. Like, you'll get some good nutrients in. You're gonna replenish your body at least once in your lifetime. So from that perspective, I think it's okay. Fine, and it's encouraging healthy stuff.
Would you say it's fine though if they're only consuming this for like just these liquids for 3 or 5 days?
So I think an average adult person that consumes a normal diet or a little bit unhealthy diet is gonna be okay if they do that for 3 days.
Yeah.
So,
but if you look at the people that are doing this, these aren't.
No, so it kind of borders to eating disorder.
I was gonna say that as well. Yeah.
So in that aspect, is not healthy. But if that encourages a normal person to stay away from junk food for 3 days, I think that's fine. And
there's
also,
a benefit to it.
There's a benefit.
Yeah.
And especially also if it encourages them to hydrate more and stuff. But what I would like to see more of is that you incorporate all this stuff into your regular diet. So
exactly.
Cleanses and detoxes are kind of an extreme approach to getting some nutrition
not
into
only
your
that,
body.
But you see these videos of people that do it and they actually show like the worms that are coming out of them.
What?
And really, I was looking into this more and people are like, oh, you have like these parasites and these worms inside of you and like these like metallics that are inside of you.
Yeah, that's
and
a lie.
But when they're showing these worms, like I found another doctor that was talking about it and she was saying that this is literally the lining of your intestines. Like, these aren't worms. You are destroying the lining of your intestines with some of these things.
What, did they consume acid?
I don't know. But I mean,
a vegetable juice should not do that.
It shouldn't be doing that. But there are some detoxes
intestines.
and some of those cleanses in these aisles of Walmart that do have certain chemicals and certain compounds in them that causes, like a laxative effect. But so much so that
different.
It's... Yeah, so I'm talking those extreme kind of like things.
Yeah, laxatives are no. Or any supplements that would make you shed the inner lining of your intestine.
Yeah. And
Stay away from those.
Yeah.
Having a green smoothie, yes.
Yes.
But is it going to detoxify your intestine or detoxify your body from heavy metals? No.
No.
Not likely. There's no research that would support that.
So I do have some research here that talks about the foods that you can eat that are good for supporting your liver, which... we're going to learn today, your liver is what detoxes you. And it's basically the cleaner in your system.
If you're a healthy person, you should be able to eliminate toxins regularly
just
without any extra effort.
Exactly. And basically it says like garlic is really good for that. Citrus fruits, which makes sense because you see the fiber in it. And turmeric root, leafy green vegetables, apples, green tea, walnuts, lentils. So these are just a few things that are like really good for you and they support your liver. And so not only are you detoxing or just like creating a healthy balance in your body, but also it's great for your hormones as well. All of these are power ingredients that we have. But
most importantly, hydration. All of that without enough water is not going to work.
It's not going to do anything. Yeah. So hydrate.
Yeah. So in that sense, hydrating, drinking smoothies, fresh vegetable or fruit smoothies or juices is fine as long as you also have a balanced diet. So obviously whenever I see people doing that, I hope that they continue with healthy diet after their whatever cleanse they want to do.
And that's
and not just go back to junk food after that.
Exactly.
I mean, everything in moderation, honestly, but
moderation is key.
That's my approach.
I love that. That's a good one, though, and that's a healthy approach.
That's a European approach. Everything's a lot here in moderation.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
But isn't that wellness, that's the core of wellness because it kind of allows you also to live your life and be happy because what's life if you're restraining yourself all the time?
Absolutely. That's not life. That's just ugh.
That's sadness.
It's sadness. Yeah. It's like a prisoner of your own desires in a sense because you're not letting yourself.
Yeah. Enjoy. Good things in life.
Good things.
Yeah. So to resume, cleanses and detoxing, great as long as they're incorporated in your diet and done with natural ingredients. But they don't work in a way that they're often represented, and they can be harmful if you overdo them or use laxatives or other, I don't know what they are, supplements or stuff that are more aggressive to your body.
Yeah, it is not the year to be aggressive. We're done being aggressive with our bodies. Let's not do that.
Yeah, so don't get hurt out there.
Don't get hurt. Stay safe, kids.
Yeah, stay safe.
When you mentioned hydration, it reminded me of another trend I'm seeing, and I can't wait to broadcast this episode because I'm so curious what people will say. You've seen the fights in the comments section.
Oh!
You know exactly where I'm going with this.
Where's my tumbler? Give my tumbler back.
WaterTok. People and
Oh my God.
WaterTok. So I love water. Like, I drink 2 liters, 2.5 liters a day. I love water. I wasn't always a hydro homie.
Hydro what?
A hydro homie.
Hydro.
Yeah, that's what we're called. Like,
Hydrofuel?
no, hydro homie. Like, no, we said no chemicals. But yeah, WaterTok. That's been driving me up the wall as somebody who really loves hydration and somebody who we work in wellness. We have a hydration tracker. We have the spring
Smart water bowl.
and so water is life. Water has so many benefits to it. But I'm seeing so many women. Do you want to take it away? Because
Yeah,
I think you're the reason that I got on it.
Yeah, I send you so many TikToks of women doing the WaterTok TikToks. So what it is basically is they have this. So this is something also that is really hard for us in Europe to understand. Like these giant tumblers, massive tumblers that take up like I don't know how much, like 6 ounces of liquid.
60
how much
ounces.
is it?
60 ounces. It's over. I mean, it's
almost like
2
a
liters.
liter.
It's like
No, so it's like is it?
There's 34 ounces in a liter. I'm pretty sure. We're like 33.
The big tumbler?
Yeah, 32.
32.
So 32.4 or something.
Right.
And so those
But
big
it's like
ones, I think, are like 40 ounces or 50 ounces. So
Right.
it's over a liter.
Right. And it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a tumbler with a straw.
Yeah.
The
Well, at
Stanley
least the straw.
Cup. The
Yeah,
Stanley Cup.
the Stanley Cup.
So they come in with this huge, massive tumblers, which I don't know where they get. And
Walmart.
then Walmart probably. And then they fill them up with ice.
Of
normally.
course. Of course.
And then they start making this concoction. It's almost like alchemy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what they're doing. It's witchcraft. So they start with pumps, like 2 pumps of this, 2 pumps of that, and it's basically the
It's the artificial sweetener that
it's the sweeteners,
sweeteners. Yeah.
Sweeteners is the sweeteners used in your Starbucks stuff,
In your
I guess,
coffee, yeah.
in coffee. So it's
But it's sugar free.
oh, it's sugar free, right? So pumps of that, pumps and pumps and pumps of that, and then they come with powders.
Yeah.
That is powders, and they come with little packets of powdery stuff with
Yeah.
flavors.
Skittles flavor.
Exactly,
like
watermelon,
blueberry blast.
something, and then
Mountain
they start
Dew flavor.
mixing those in, just
gosh.
several packets of those, and then whatever room they have left, they fill with water.
Pretty much.
So it's basically a concoction, and then they come up with fun names for it, like
Yeah.
birthday cake, bubble gum blast,
Yeah.
fun,
Bubblegum blast fun.
sparkle, something.
Yeah.
The
Barbie Dream Getaway 2024.
Exactly.
You know, like.
And the thing is, these ladies enjoy this, like making them so much. It's such it's my I enjoy watching them do it because they're so happy.
They're passionate about it.
They're passionate about it, and they have like a collection of tumblers, and they have a collection of powders and collection of sweeteners. Sweeteners.
Yeah.
And they're so enthusiastic about preparing their water for the day, and it's just a fun watch. But in the comments when you come in, like people are furious. They're fighting over whether this is actual water or not. If whether this is water or this is juice.
What do you think? Do you count it as water?
I mean, there is water in it, so you still got some hydration.
There's
from
water
it.
in Coca-Cola.
Exactly.
And there's some hydration from it.
So you
I
could
guess.
get some hydration from it. I don't know how burdening the other ingredients are for the body. If they're not too burdening, then you get more hydration than if they are. But I don't know if it's fun for them to make it, and it makes them happy about drinking their
Then that's okay.
Their little pink water.
Yeah.
Then it's okay. I mean, I'm not. I have to be honest. I'm not fan of drinking pure water either. But I mostly drink tea. So I make my own iced tea.
Yeah.
Which is basically just tea.
We know iced tea. Without
anything in it. Because first I was like, what are they doing? And I was like, oh, I also like put flavor in my water. It's just tea. But
you're not putting sugar in it. You're not putting in chemicals that actually, like, a lot of these powders and a lot of these pumps, they're terrible for your enamel. Let's start with the mouth. Like, they are breaking down the enamel in your mouth. They're very acidic. Those little like powder things, terrible for your teeth.
Right.
So once you're drinking this, like, you might be hydrating, but you're actually doing like some harm in it. And some of also these like pumps, they come with caffeine in it, and some teas have caffeine. Caffeine is a dehydrator. Like it does dehydrate you. And so you may be getting water in, but you're also dehydrating yourself.
Right.
And then on top of that, a lot of these like powders and stuff, they have, red dye number 5, red dye or like yellow number 3. And so they have all these like little microchemicals and compounds in them that actually aren't great for your body and aren't great for your endocrine system. And so they could be considered endocrine blockers. Not all, of course, but some. And so I believe people who do want to have like flavored water should do the research of like what they are putting in their water, just to make sure that they're not interrupting their flow, interrupting like the balance of the hormones that are happening in their body. Right. And that they're actually hydrating, and that it's not just, dehydration 2.0,
Right.
So, because I also love flavored water. Yeah. I love little agave syrup with like some sparkling water with lemon and lime in it.
Nice.
It's like a homemade Sprite.
Wow.
Look at me, I'm
never tried that one. I also love lemonade and stuff.
Oh, lemonade is great.
Just fresh lemonade.
Just fresh lemonade, yeah. And so that's nice, but you just have to be really mindful of like what it is you're putting in and like what, brand you're using to make sure that it's not something that's just gonna mess you up.
I guess so. But it's fun to watch, so please don't stop.
Yeah, no, please don't stop doing it. Yeah. No, I do love the joy that they get from it. It reminds me of like bartenders, they're like, I'm adding a little bit of this and a little bit, or like baristas.
It's such honest joy. It was like, wow, my birthday cake, sparkly Barbie pink something drink. And I'm like, this is amazing. I wish I was as enthusiastic about something in my day-to-day life as they are about their
Christmas is right around the corner. Maybe we can get her a set of these
It's July.
It's right around the corner.
It's what?
Right around the corner. Oh, I go on the Gregorian calendar, I guess.
Oh my
God. The 10-month calendar.
Oh my God.
Is that the 10-month one? You can correct me in the comments. I know y'all will. But yeah, so that's... All right, so that's 2 for 2 that we're like, it's suspicious, but...
And we're half and half on both.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That is nice.
We're doing well.
We're doing so well.
Why am I such a nice person today?
Motherhood's changed you.
I know. Like, why are we being so nice?
Right? Usually we're a little bit more vicious, but yeah.
All right, next one.
Being PC. Next one. This one's actually, we've talked about this one before. And I'm seeing the trend again, mostly not so much on TikTok, but in like magazines, online articles, different things like that. How to delay or jumpstart your period.
Oh, wow.
Because a lot of women, like, they're planning their trips to the seaside, to the ocean, to the lake, even just like city hopping. Yeah. And they don't want to be on their period for it because either the symptoms and because just being on your period while traveling it's sucks.
Uncomfortable.
It sucks, yeah. And so they're mentioning like drinking castor oil. And basically all of these like things that you can do. Eat spicy food. Some people say don't eat spicy food to jumpstart your period. So there's a lot of like different information out there.
Well, again, guilty as charged. I've done that in the past.
I think we've all done it.
I'm not doing it anymore because I'm an adult, sophisticated woman that owns her body and her own period and is confident enough to bleed while swimming. But obviously we were not like that before. Absolutely. When we were younger. I think we were all kind of like more self-conscious about our bodies. So no judgment to anyone that has done that or is doing that, trying to do that. Now, especially in the summer when they're doing their European
summer tour,
their European summer trips, and want to wear white linen I mean, I get it.
She's always in white linen, so it's
Exactly. And I always get my period when I'm wearing my white linen.
It's true.
But I think so. There's several things going on here because I think a lot of these natural remedies. I don't like it. I think it's questionable how well they actually work in starting your period. But if they do, they might be messing. So just kind of like back it up a little bit. For you to kind of mess up your natural cycle, so either have your period come earlier or later, basically means that you are doing something with your hormonal balance. So basically you are messing up your endocrine system. Or not, I'm not saying messing up, but like playing with it or tweaking.
Tweaking.
You're doing something to it because this is what makes your period come at a certain time. So if you are jumpstarting your period or something, it means that you have changed the balance in your hormone levels, and that causes your period to either come early or be delayed. So that can potentially be, dangerous. Normally it shouldn't have like a long-term effect, but if you are trying to be gentle to your body and live by your natural cycle, which we are trying to teach you here to do, then it's not recommended. But if you absolutely want to do it like once or twice, because we get it, it's uncomfortable, then
no one's perfect.
No one's perfect. I would say it's not a big deal. And then the other thing is, if you are on hormonal contraception, you don't have your natural cycle anyways.
It's true.
It's something that basically your body is in a state that is kind of similar to luteal phase. It's not the same, but it's similar. So basically your periods are not periods per se. They're not the same ones as they are in your...
It's sort of a fake period.
Exactly. It's just that you stop taking your pill on your 28th day or...
it's about 28
I haven't been taking contraception for a bit now.
We know.
But so basically when you stop taking the pill, your hormonal balance changes, and then you get your bleeding, right? So if you're using that to then prolong your cycle, so basically you just don't stop taking the pill, you continue to take it for a little while. That's, as far as I know, as far as the advice that I've gotten from my gyno, it's completely fine.
It's fine.
So I have done it in the past for up to 3 cycles even. And I know that in some countries like Scandinavia, they allow women to do that for even longer. And sometimes they take contraception like normally for like 90 days instead of we do it
the 1 month kind of thing.
We try to simulate the normal cycle. So in that sense, again, as long as you're not sensitive to this kind of hormonal contraception, as long as you're taking it well, and you're healthy, it shouldn't be
that's fine.
A big deal as far as I know, as far as the advice that I've received from my gyno, which is also my mom, basically.
Awesome.
I'm lying. I have another gyno. She doesn't do my downstairs checkups. She's just
her mom.
She's just my.
She's just in the room with the other gyno at the same time. She's like, you know what? Though I know her.
No, it's awkward.
It's awkward.
No, but like the most of the advice that I actually received was secondhand, because I was actually the intermediate between my friends, all my friends, and my mom. So like all of my friends came to me with their sketchy questions.
Yeah, like if I sit over the toilet, like will all the semen come out?
Yeah,
like, and
things like, can I get pregnant by swimming in the pool where somebody ejaculated?
Yeah.
Like that, potentially.
I mean, there's a chance.
There's a chance. All the fun stuff, all the fun questions I had to receive and then relay to my mother, which was always super fun. It started with, "Mom, I swear it's not me. I swear it's for my friend.
It's for Lily." Just throws her under the bus. Yeah.
I'm like, "No, I swear, mom, it's not for me." But this is how actually I learned a lot of useful stuff.
That's cool.
About the female
but proper stuff
reproductive
as well.
health.
Yeah.
This is why I started this company as well.
That's awesome. Because you realize a lot of women just don't know. It's like, yeah.
I realized that all the women don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything.
And that's what we're here for. And that's why we have this podcast as well.
So now
to
we're
inform
incorporating
you.
all of these questions and answers into our Bellabeat Wellness Coach app and Period Diary app. So you can find them in the inside section.
So you don't have to ask your friends. You can just like look
So
there.
that you don't have to ask your friends who have gyno mothers.
Yeah.
Or fathers.
Or fathers.
Even worse.
Oof,
I
yeah.
know that combo as well.
That combo. Not a fun combo.
No.
But okay, so we basically decided that it's suspicious, but it's not detrimental, jump starting or delaying your period. On hormonal birth control, it's it's very different because it is a fake period. I mean, even in the States, we have the 3-month birth control pill as well.
Right.
So it's a normal thing.
Yeah.
But with your natural cycle, I vote with your natural cycle, and I can say this as a 34-year-old because I'm so wise and mature and I stopped caring about things in life.
And you've had plenty of cycles.
I've had so many cycles, at least a dozen, at least. But I believe in being proactive. I do understand that it's hard to go to this, go swimming when you're on your period. Like, it's just not fun. But for me, it was never about the blood. I was on swim team, and so I had plenty of meets where I was on my period. And so I understood that you're not going to bleed in the water. Getting out of the water might be a different story.
Yeah.
But in the water, it's fine. So just hang out in the water, right? No. But but I was always more
about
paranoid. What? Sharks. We debunked that. We debunked that. But it is the year of the sharks. But I like to be proactive. And so I don't mind bleeding. I mind the bloatedness that I get before my period and the first couple days on my period. I'm just bloated and I don't feel good. Mm-hmm. And so I would recommend people that are, wanting to jumpstart their period, start it earlier, start it later, based on symptoms of the period, to maybe consider being proactive with what they eat and how they're exercising instead of, drinking spicy castor oil, I guess.
So minimize the symptoms before they appear.
Exactly.
Instead of trying to avoid them by jump-starting their period.
To just, to work in sync with your cycle and your symptoms rather than against it. Exactly. And so eating really good foods that are rich in magnesium, you have good fiber, that's going to help you. Vitamin K is really good before your period.
Workout always works.
Workouts are great.
Magic for me.
Absolutely. Yeah. I was bloated as yesterday, and then I went to do Pilates with Mia, the coach in the app, and I never felt so skinny in my life.
And it's not just bloating, also releasing the extra water.
Yeah.
Because that's a big thing you might think you're bloated and kind of think that you're heavier than normally, but basically you're just retaining water. So workout for that is, I think, the best remedy. But when we're already at summer and the bleeding part and swimming, when we were growing up, there was so many years ago, there was less options available for you to use when you're on holidays. Normally it was tampons, but if you weren't sexually active yet, then tampons are also out of the question. So obviously having a
really,
you should wait. I don't think you can get hurt, but it's recommended to wait until you're sexually active because you have to go in.
Oh, interesting.
But anyways, that's
another
story. That's another
No, it's just
story.
very different in the U.S. That's why, because we start, usually they give you a pad, and then usually you're just over it. And
really?
I use tampons before pads.
Oh.
Yeah, and my friends use tampons before pads. Yeah.
Okay, so...
But this actually...
The advice that we got was wait until you're sexually active.
So we just didn't get advice. It was America. Right?
So, but what I was saying, that with pads, it's even more uncomfortable in summer when you have that huge bloody pad in your pants and you're sweating anyways. I know it's super uncomfortable, but now there are better options. So we also have our Bellabeat menstrual cup that you can use. So that's a cup that goes basically inside as tampon would. But basically you don't feel it. There's nothing coming outside like a string. And it just creates a suction, a vacuum. So the blood is retained in the cup for the whole day, and then in the evening you can just pull it out
Yep.
and empty it. And then wear it also during the night, and then, you know, empty it in the morning. So it's like really no hassle. And during the day you can do everything, like swim, go around.
It's great.
And there's no leakage. But there's also other options now. There's also menstrual discs available.
That's a big one. Period panties.
Period panties, like that's kind of like in the same category.
Panties, though.
Swimsuit panties as well.
Yeah, like period panties, swimsuit kind of thing.
But yeah, like menstrual cups, menstrual discs, it's all the things that are hidden inside, and you don't really feel them, and they're comfortable, made of silicone.
Yeah.
And you just empty them once or twice per day. So I think there's so many options now that make your summer more comfortable without having to mess with your natural hormonal balance. So super healthy. Yeah.
Love that. No, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think, we've kind of agreed on that again.
We always agree.
It's just like, what are we even doing?
Just hanging out.
I thought we were going to talk about suspicious wellness.
I know,
this is going to be spicy. But no, we're just like,
we're
in
so
our,
zen.
In our zen era.
It's summer. Like, what are we worried about?
We're
like,
too happy, I think.
We're just chilling.
Yeah.
It's the new studio vibes.
It's July. It's European summer.
It's European summer in July.
It's Croatia, but...
It's, hey.
It is what it is.
But if you've seen those American TikToks about Croatia, like...
No.
Even I'm like, oh my God, it's beautiful. And I'm like, but wait, I live here. Where is this?
Where do I go?
Yeah.
No, it is beautiful. Let's not
it is
destroy
beautiful.
tourism.
No. I think it's so beautiful here. I love it. It's very healing. We can do something about that next time, about the healing effects of the sea.
Mediterranean.
The Mediterranean diet. You
Yeah.
heard it here first. We're going to have an episode
We should do an
about it.
episode on that, on Mediterranean lifestyle.
Yeah.
Because there is research that proves that that's beneficial for women.
And it's not suspicious.
It's not suspicious, actually. So let's do an episode on that. You guys can let us know in the comments what you think.
We're going to do it anyway.
Whatever you say. It's just... All right, which one is next one?
Actually, this one, I was debating bringing it up or not, but I do want to touch on it because I think it's something we can dive deeper into next time on another episode. But I'm seeing a lot of ADD, ADHD, autism, anxiety, even PCOS, endometriosis, heart problems, some eczema, self-diagnosing.
Everybody's a hypochondriac.
Everything is something and everyone has everything. There was a week, I have fallen victim to this where I was like, for a week, I was like, I have ADHD, general anxiety. I'm on the spectrum. I have this, I have that. Like, I really thought, just because of all of the symptoms, that this person in a white coat with a little stethoscope, I'm an idiot.
Usually it's not even that. It's just regular.
It's just regular people.
It's just normos.
Yeah, it's just normal people. But if they're like older than me, I'm like, oh, I trust this person.
I know. They're relaying their own personal experiences or whatever, and they're very much generalizing. I think we've all gone down that rabbit hole ourselves. Whenever you Google any of your symptoms, you think you're dying, basically. But now this is just kind of amplified through social media, where people are just, talking about their own personal experience, generalizing everything, and relaying it in a way that is very confident and makes you believe that this is what it is. This is how it is.
And
like,
I have this
It's a very
too.
limited scope of information that they relay. And you have normal people, we have a limited ability to understand what they're talking about.
Exactly.
So self-diagnosing is a huge thing right now. And I think so we've gone around the office as well and asked people. And the interesting thing is that what we see with our younger employees, so Gen Z, they are becoming very much like the Facebook moms, only through TikTok.
TikTok.
So, you know how we were making fun of
no offense, Mateo.
older millennials and Gen X and boomers
Yeah.
that go on Facebook and believe everything
Yeah.
that is written on
Exactly.
Facebook. Like normally that's conspiracy theories, political stuff,
Yeah.
you know, misinformation. Gen Z now goes on TikTok and they
Medical
believe
disinformation.
any medical information,
Yeah.
quote unquote, that is being said on through TikTok. Sometimes through dances.
through dances, yeah, like ADHD is what I have because I don't clean my room every day and I stop in the middle of a text.
So yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, okay. Like,
So this is the situation now. I think like us millennials, like mid-millennials, are the most tech savvy.
actually, I agree with you. Well, I mean, we did go through we were at like a very young age whenever technology was, obviously I'm passionate about this subject, sorry. But we went through like the technological boom. And so we were having to advance and learn all of these new devices,
Exactly.
all of these new ways. Whereas the younger generations, it's just sort of like they have it already.
Yeah, we kind of understand what is underneath the
We
hood.
went from analog to digital,
Exactly.
basically. So
So I think like for older generations, it was a huge shock and they just like took it at face value.
But also we learned not to trust strangers on the internet.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
kind of like know what is under, you know, the hood
Yeah.
of technology, how it's built, what kind of people are there. It's like stranger danger.
Stranger danger.
Do not believe everything that is said on online. So we went through that education, I
Yeah.
guess, like rigorously. We weren't allowed online for the longest time
Yeah.
when we were kids and stuff
I
like
got
that.
smacked because I was in a chat room for adults.
We all were.
13 years old doing that.
We all were.
Yeah.
Chat rooms. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
ASL, you know, I'm at 18.
So, yeah,
California.
We've done our part of sketchy things, so then we know now that online is sketchy. Like,
Yeah.
World Wide Web is sketchy.
Yeah.
But I think younger generation, they just grew up with it, and like I think younger parents weren't as thoughtful with raising them in a way that they understand that this is also dangerous.
Yeah.
So they just kind of they feel very much comfortable online.
Yeah.
And they, I guess, believe now more to everything that they say.
Yeah. But there is like, so with like all of the diagnosis stuff going on, like I do see a slight positive to it because
Mental health awareness.
mental health
Right.
awareness, absolutely. And so we're not like saying like, no, you're not going to have this or that, like just because like you share the symptoms with this random person. Like be aware, understand like, oh, this could be a symptom. Do your research, but also go to a doctor, go to a specialist,
Yeah.
talk to somebody who knows it.
Yeah.
And that you can explain your symptoms and everything to them, because it could just
Yeah.
be something else. You know, it could be a vitamin B deficiency. Like you just never know.
But it could be just normal.
and it could just be normal.
I think it's just
Exactly.
going too far because everybody
They
also
need a diagnosis for all of their behaviors.
exactly need diagnosis for everything that is kind of, you know, bothering you.
Mm-hmm.
And also you want to feel special and included. So,
Yeah.
you know, being normal is hard.
Yeah.
But
It's not.
people kind of forget that normal is a very wide spectrum.
It is.
A very, very wide spectrum, and that mental health disorders are kind of like borderline and not the norm.
It's not. Yeah.
If
Maybe
they're the
people
norm,
have it,
then it's
but
normal.
Yeah.
So
it's normal.
it's not a mental
Yeah.
health issue anymore. It's just normal human behavior.
It's just, yeah.
So I think like people forget about that. That we all have our own little quirks, and
Yeah.
and that's fine.
That is fine. And it's cute sometimes.
And it's cute.
Sometimes it's not, though.
And usually it's manageable. Mental health disorders are hard to manage.
That's true. Yeah. Yep. No.
Yeah.
We did it again. Look at us.
Yeah.
Was any of this suspicious? Let us know in the comments below. But like,
I think we should take it up a notch next time.
yeah, we need to. No, it's just it's the first episode of the new season. It has to be
I know.
like relaxed and fun.
And we love this studio so much. I think
so
we're
good.
just like everything is too nice.
I think we chose the wrong aesthetic.
I know. It's like for this aggressive.
We're just aggressive.
topics.
Yeah. It's so like zen, you know.
All right, which one?
No.
We have one more, right?
No, that's it.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was smooth sailing through all of them.
That's life, baby.
And I'm not nervous at all. Like when I talk about suspicious things, like I get I kind of hype myself up.
Yeah?
Like I'm like, oh my god, like that's so, but now I'm just like, I'm so relaxed. It's so
You are really
nice.
relaxed. I noticed that. Like I was coming in, I had like 2 coffees before. I had this like pastel de nata. That's how you say it. I'm just pastel de nata. I don't know. It's this little Portuguese like sugar treat. I had so much sugar because I was like, she's gonna be hyped. I'm gonna be hyped. And now you look at me, and now I'm just
no,
like,
I don't drink coffee anymore, like because I'm breastfeeding. So maybe it's that. Maybe I should just stop drinking.
Maybe that's what
this
it
is. What I was doing wrong. This is what was messing up my life.
Are you self-diagnosing? No, I'm just
I
kidding.
am. I am.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming and being with us.
Yes, thank you
That's
very
awesome.
much. And bye. See you in next episode in what, about 2 weeks?
In about 2 weeks, y'all.
Yeah.
Have a good
Bye.
one. Enjoy your summer. Or don't. I don't care.
European or American or whatever you are.
Mexicans.
That one sounds fun.